when we talk about triggers, a trigger is basically an event. If you look at a B2C sales process, for example, in a B2C, you're selling business to consumer. So for example, your car breaks down. Okay, at that point, that's a trigger to get a new car. So that's an obvious trigger. But when you're dealing with B2B, complex sales, the trigger is somewhat different. For example, if the company gets a new CEO, that could be a trigger. If they get a new chief technology officer and you're selling technology, that could be a trigger. If the company acquires a new company through an acquisition, that could be a trigger for you to go in and sell. So again, even if they're selling off a business unit, that might provide an opportunity for you to come in with your products. So one of the things that, when we look at the complex sale, one of the things we have to take advantage of is looking at, for example, an annual report. When you look at a company's annual report, in there you'll always find information about acquisitions or recent sell-offs of a business unit. And then kind of look at that information and say, where do I fit, or where can we take advantage, or is there an advantage to be taken of, something to be taken advantage of in that prospectus or in that annual report. And so again, triggers are just things that happen in the market that may change the game, change the scenario, and allow you to get into that company where in the past you couldn't because it was all sealed up. And again, sometimes we can't get in to see a customer or get to see a client because the incumbent, our competitor is in there, so embedded in there that it's hard for us to get in there. But sometimes, for example, again, when a new CTO, Chief Technology Officer, comes online or on board, well, guess what? Maybe his or her vision is different for what the technology should be, and all of a sudden the incumbent's position is not as strong, and maybe that's an opportunity for you to step in and sell. So yeah, I believe that you should look out for triggers, especially in a complex sale with large companies. But absolutely look at the annual report. That's where you'll start getting some hints as far as what they're doing, what their strategic goals are for the year or for the following year. And then maybe you've got to look at your product and see where do we fit in this scenario. So again, one of the things we don't take advantage of is, one, looking at annual reports to find out if there are triggers that are happening within the company that we can take advantage of. So absolutely, triggers are important.